guys, welcome back to my channel. How about this setup now? How about this lighting? How about this video quality? Do I look like an actual YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers now? What is that sound? Oh, that thing turned off. Today's not a good day, huh? But yeah, jokes aside, today's video is going to be a 1,000 subscriber special episode with a Q&A section, which is the first time ever for me to do something like this. I have previously asked you guys on Instagram and WeChat and Facebook to ask me questions, so I will pick a few today and answer them. So today I'm really gonna dig in. I'm really gonna open up myself to you guys. Before I was doing some like LGBT trans related videos, but now I'm doing the entrepreneurship, business, productivity, female leadership, that kind of topics. I have explained this a couple of times in my previous videos, but I never dig like deep into why the sudden change. I had a few friends asking me this before, like, we know that you want to do this business thing, you want to do this entrepreneur productivity thing, but why did you have to stop making trans related videos? I was not quite sure how to answer that question, and today I'm gonna explain to you guys why I made those decisions, and it's going to be very personal. So yeah, let's talk about it. First of all, let's go all the way back to 2019, which is when I first started like uploading videos. I think I really wasn't thinking much, I really wasn't planning on like an actual YouTube career in my mind. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna hit on record and then give it a go. So I uploaded a few videos, and this one specific video, but it was my gender confirmation surgery video in Thailand. When I first published this video, I saw the views going up day by day. When this video was like gaining views, why am I doing this? Every month I'm getting like hundreds of views, which is a big deal. At that time I had only like 200 subscribers, I think. Ever since then, YouTube kind of just recognized me as a transgender YouTuber. I kind of realized that no matter what kind of videos I was filming, it was only those transgender related topics, only those videos would get more views, because YouTube thinks that that's what you do. And when I tried to do something else, the system is like, no, go back to your transgender topics. Like, that was basically what was happening after the video blew up. In my entire life, living as a transgender woman, I hate when people try to put labels on me, especially this transgender label. It's not like I'm ashamed of it. It's not like I don't want to talk about it. It's not like I want to hide the fact that this was part of my past, But when I realized that YouTube was doing this to my channel, to me, I just hate that. I hate when people don't see other things about me, but only this. Because this happens all the time in my dating life as well. Some guys are terrible. When they realize that, okay, you're a transgender woman, it's like all they care about is just that, like you being trans. And they just treat you like Wikipedia. They would start asking weird questions, like sexual questions especially, and that just made me super uncomfortable. That's exactly how I felt when I realized that YouTube was trying to, put me in that category and trying to push all those unnecessary, unwanted burden on me. Like, I love doing YouTube, it's fun, and I love editing videos and stuff. I like creating stuff, but I don't want to carry this label. I want to be flexible. I want to be able to talk about whatever I want to talk about, So I would say that's the biggest reason why I was seriously considering switching the direction of my YouTube channel, because I was just sick of being seen as a gender. Not like a career, not like a job title, not like anything else, but like a gender. I just want to be seen as a regular woman, and I want people to talk about my job, my career, my lifestyle, not just about my gender. That's not what I want for my YouTube channel. That's not what I want for my life as well. And that's just the biggest reason why I had to stop making trans related videos. I know people are gonna say like, well, you can just make less trans related content and then you can make more business content. Like, why did you stop? It's like you don't even talk about being trans anymore. And that brings up the second reason which is a very, very personal one. So I was talking about dating, right? I had this one ex-boyfriend. When we were together, things were very good, and one day he suddenly said to me that if we were ever going to get married, I would have to delete my YouTube channel because he didn't want his people to find out the truth. Like, I'm a trans woman, like he's dating a trans woman and he's gonna get married with a trans woman. Dating a trans woman, it's already very difficult to explain to your parents, you know, I get that. Especially being a potential public figure, transgender public figure in the future. I understood his worries, let's just put it this way. But when he brought it up to me, it hurt for sure. And then later on it became my own struggle with my channel. Now here comes the third reason. If you are my old time subscribers, like from 2 years back, you would know that at the time when I did my gender confirmation surgery, I was with my ex-boyfriend, and then we broke up. After the breakup, I was going back to, you know, the dating pool. You know, soon after I started noticing stuff. One time I was on this app called Hinge, and there was this one guy who messaged me and he asked me, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, yes. Like, how did you know? And then he said to me, "Oh, I think I've watched your video somewhere." And my heart just dropped. I was like, I only had those transgender videos, and if you have watched my videos, that means, you know, it's not like I mind the fact that they know about me being trans. You know, even if they did not find out about my YouTube channel, I would still tell them, because I'm just a very honest person and I don't like lying and hiding stuff from a partner. But it's just like such a weird feeling. It's almost like I feel so naked on the internet, if that makes sense to you. I've had at least a few times, you know, when guys ask me like, "Are you a YouTuber?" Like, I saw your YouTube channel and, you know, something like that. And I was just like, being naked is kind of the point of, I mean, not that kind of naked, but like being transparent is kind of like one of the things that you deal with when you are an influencer online. I still don't see myself as like an influencer, but like, I'm online. That's the thing. That's the fact. And when guys find my YouTube channel and see me talking about my boobs, my surgery, my vagina, like, it's just like, I felt so naked and uncomfortable. It was almost like, I know nothing about you yet, but you already know everything about me. And that's why I was trying to avoid, you know, talking about very, very, very personal stuff in my latest videos. If you guys have noticed, I was always talking about just my life in China, hanging out with friends, going to meetings, working in front of the computer, something like that. It was never that deep, and that's really a big reason why I just kind of stopped making those transgender related topics. Because when you want to talk about those topics, it's really hard to not mention about the change of your body, especially about the surgery, since a lot of the subscribers subscribe to my channel because of that surgery vlog. And if you're still watching this video, thank you. Because I know this is not what you first signed up for, but like, if you're still watching, yeah, I appreciate that. But today I really feel like talking about this because I feel like it's time to end this era. It's time to end this feeling, you know. Why should I feel guilty about like putting myself online, try to inspire or educate other people? It sounds cliche, but like, if a guy loves you, he will love you for everything you do. He will love you for putting yourself out there, being so brave and supportive to the community, and just speak up for my own people. Why should I step back and be like, oh no, like, my boyfriend is not gonna like this, my boyfriend's family is not gonna like this, my boyfriend's this and that is not gonna like this. Like, what about me? I started this YouTube channel to share the positivities and inspirations with other people, and I just feel like I've kind of got lost like along the way, and it really took me a long time to find out, like, hey, like, I still want to address LGBT stuff. I still want to talk about being trans, living in China especially, how is it like? Because I know that someday in the future someone's gonna bump into my video and they are gonna get inspired and they're gonna learn the fact that it's okay to be themselves. It's okay to, you know, live for yourself, not for any other people. And I feel like now it's really the time for me to embrace myself, to embrace my identity, to embrace my past. You know, I should not feel ashamed of putting myself online, out there, to talk about me. But yeah, let's get some Q&A done, shall we? I'm gonna start from my WeChat. The first question came from my high school classmates. I think her English name is like Sherry. So Sherry asked, how do I love myself? Deep question, huh? I think in order to love yourself, you really have to figure out who you are first, instead of like what I like, what I want to do, what I want to achieve in the future, because I feel like those things come later. And by who you are, I don't mean the gender part, you know, it's just like who you are as a person, who you are in general. I'm not talking about like you are someone's girlfriend, you are someone's mother, you are someone's daughter. None of that. Those are the roles that you play. Those are not who you really are. So you've got to figure out your personality and everything first, like who you are, where you are first, and then think about what you want, what you like, what you want to achieve in the future, who you want to be with in the future. A lot of time I feel like a lot of people feel so lost about themselves because they don't know who they are yet, and they're trying so hard to find someone else to give them the answer. Only you can give yourself the answer. Once you make peace with yourself, then you will be able to see more, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, I hope I answered the question well. Second question from my friend Gregory. Favorite Britney Spears song ever? Good question. I would say Hold It Against Me. I remember when this song first came out, I was in high school. I was still a little boy, feeling so lost at the time, you know, crying all the time, and I was not really a social person back then. I was super shy. I didn't know how to talk to people, because like I said, like, you know, back to the first question, I did not know who I was at the time. And Britney released this song, Hold It Against Me. I remember like watching the news and just reading the whole journey thing, and how the paparazzi tried to paint her a bad person. And like when that song came out, I was just like, oh my god. It was such an inspiration for me at the time, you know. So I remember the final day of high school, we had this like little party thing in the classroom. I think everybody at the time needed to show their classmates some talents. You can make food, you can sing a song, and that's what I did. I was singing Holding Against Me by Britney Spears as a little boy in high school, you know, standing in the classroom singing right in front of all my classmates. Such an iconic moment. I remember them watching me, and they were just like, back then nobody knew that I could speak English that well, and they were just like shook. They were just shook. So yeah, I'm glad that you asked me this question, Greg. I hope you're watching this video right now. Leave a comment so that I will know you're watching. I hope you're satisfied with my answer. So now we're going to my Instagram. I'm gonna pick 2 questions as well. So the first one is from my friend Anthony. We call him Tony. He asked me, what's the most fun thing that you do in Guangzhou? If you guys don't know, I live in Guangzhou, China. Guangzhou is like the 3rd largest city in China. Okay, my answer is gonna be boring, but I actually really enjoy going out to meet my clients, my business people, like because I feel like Guangzhou is such a great city that provides a lot of business opportunities, and it has a lot of potentials, you know. You never need to worry about like running out of ideas, because there are a lot of new ideas and new people popping up in the city like every single year, and I love this about Guangzhou. I really enjoy going out to meet people who are into the same thing. I'm way over the party life, I'm way over clubs and stuff, so like for me, the most fun thing to do in Guangzhou at this point in my life, I would definitely say it's just a bunch of business meetings. That sounds sad. Next question from my Russian roommate, Elena. So back in 2017, I was living with this Russian girl named Elena, and she's like a very cool girl. We were hanging out together. We were having like barbecue late at night, you know, talking about boys. Yeah, and we have like almost the same height. Like we are both like 5'9". 5'9". We are both 5'9". So we used to exchange like shoes and clothes and, you know, bags and stuff. So it was like a very fun time being together. She asked me why we never got drunk together. I would love to, but too bad because I don't drink anymore. That's worse, another video. But anyway, if I drank, I would love to get drunk with you. It's gonna be so fun. Now let's go to Facebook. Let's go to Facebook, and then we're gonna end today's video. I don't want this to be like a 30-minute video. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. How you doing in China? I would say, I mean, the general answer is I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm, you know, having a life here. I'm building my business in this city. Things are definitely a lot better compared to like a few years ago when I was like super lost, you know, like when you're like young and naive, you don't know where you're going, that kind of stuff. Like I'm way over that time in my life. I make the best out of this country, this place. Well, if you want me to talk about best stuff, I mean, there's that would be an endless discussion. But I mean, there's good and bad in every country. So let's just focus on the positive parts. So yeah, I'm doing great in China. I'm very sorry, the memory card is full in my camera, so I'm just gonna end it on my phone. I'm very happy to film this video, especially the Q&A. I think it's a very great way for me to actually communicate with some followers and friends. And if you still want to ask me anything, you can just always ask me in the comment section. And my cat is meowing now. I'm gonna go and feed him. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Bye. To 2019, which is when